With Presto Magix Return of the Jedi Super Transfer Set, you get a big action board and over 150 Star Wars transfers to make the action come alive.
Watch this! Here comes Darth Vader! Oh no! Hold on, Han, I'll save you!
Presto Magix with all of your favorites makes
Go
the
get
action
him, Luke!
come alive.
And welcome back to All Things 80s. Now, another thing I used to really enjoy doing when I was a kid were getting these sets of transfers and background scenes where you could kind of create your own pictures and, you know, use your imagination to a certain extent to create something unique. Now, I managed to pick up these 4 sets. These are from Presto Magix, and these are from 1983, and they're depicting various scenes from Star Wars Return of the Jedi. I absolutely remember having at least one of these. I sadly don't recall exactly which one, but these were a wonderful thing, and you know, very simple. Basically, it was a fold-out background with a set of transfers which would be applied by rubbing on the transfer sheet with a pencil or something, and just creating kind of unique, one-of-a-kind artworks, if you like. In addition to Star Wars, I do remember getting these for things like Batman, Spider-Man. I also remember Scooby-Doo, and I vaguely remember maybe a Cowboys and Indians set. So I recently picked these ones up, 4 of them. I'm only going to open one for the sake of this video, and the others I may, keep back for giveaways in the future. So I'm just trying to determine which one to do right now. We have the Death Star showdown, which between Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker. I can see in the preview picture a couple of Imperial guards, the Imperial dignitary, obviously Darth Vader. I think he's there twice. Luke Skywalker. Admiral Akbar is there, along with R2-D2, which of course doesn't really tie in with the Death Star showdown, given that these characters were not aboard the Death Star. But nevertheless, interesting set. This one is the Sarlacc pit, and from the preview I can see Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker. It looks like Princess Leia from Endor. It makes no sense. And I don't see... No, I do see Han Solo. I guess, he should be positioned upside down, but, these were never screen accurate. This one is the Ewok village, which is of no great interest. Couple of Ewoks, Princess Leia, Chewbacca, C-3PO in his wooden throne, so. And this one is the Jabba the Hutt throne room scene. And I'm not seeing Han Solo in carbonite anywhere. I do see Lando Calrissian and Princess Leia in disguise. This one also has Admiral Akbar. This makes no sense. And it's the same transfer. Is it? Yeah, he's in the same pose. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, so to do one right now, I think we'll go with the Death Star scene because it looks like the most interesting. So when we come back, we're going to get these opened and we'll show you how it's done. Okay, so here we are, 36 years later, opening Presto Magix transfers. Oh, this opens very easily. The packaging very old. But these were something that were quite commonplace at newsagents and just local corner shops. Very inexpensive, but a lot of fun nevertheless. So get rid of this. That's making a hell of a mess. And It's still stuck to me. Come on. Okay, this was a very small, pocket money set, which opens in landscape form. Oh, they have the Emperor already in place. I don't know if you can see that. And on the corner here, it has a place where it says another Presto Magix original designed by, and you would put your name there. So this was good for the budding artist. Now, I'm trying to remember how this was done. I think, you know what, there's probably instructions, and there is in fact instructions here. Okay, peel off the backing paper and place the picture you want into position on the background scene. Make sure the picture sheet is color side up. Okay, now remember. In fact, this is already coming away, is it? Yeah, that's okay. Now I remember. I don't need to read the rest, I remember. It's only been, what, 36 years? I'm not going to do all of these at once, but let's pick one. You know what, I'm going to put Emperor's Royal Guard standing next to the Emperor. So what we do is we remove the backing sheet like so, and then the other thing to remember is I'm having had decades of life experience since 1983. I'm going to be slightly more careful. I think back in the day we just rubbed these things anywhere, like hit and hope, but this time we can make something slightly more appealing to the eye. Let's stand this guy here, and then just take a pencil, and then have to just rub over the picture that you're hoping to impart onto the background. I hope this works. I hope these are still effective after all these years. I can hear something. I can hear the sound of something sticking. So hopefully it's working. And I remember as well that being a kid, you'd be so heavy-handed. You'd go at it hammer and tongs, and you would end up going. Aside from the picture you wish to imprint on the page, your hand was out of control. You get part of the next transferred on, and then you would take that off, and you'd have a stormtrooper head in the middle of nowhere. But I think this is working, and I probably shouldn't have taken such a big picture to have to scrub away at as the first example. I think I'm done. Let's see. Moment of truth. And it worked. Did it? Yeah, it works. Wow. See that? That's me. I did that. Wow, I'm so clever. That's one. And that doesn't look at all bad, actually. Something smaller this time. Wow, they even have TIE fighters and laser blasts available. Okay, how about they even have a planet, and they have a background, a space background behind the Emperor. So I'm just going to put a planet in this window here. Small one, shouldn't take too long. Yep. You know what? In a lot of these videos I've been doing, I've been smelling things, because smell is one of the most recollectable memories we have, and these had a certain smell to them. It's not distinctive, but I vaguely remember that. Okay, one more, and then we can wrap this up. How about a stormtrooper? Stormtrooper, where? You see, this is where things get a bit crazy, because all the, you know, the transfers, the characters are all different sizes. And I guess when you're a kid, you don't really care about perspective and everything, but it'd be nice to try and make something decent. So there's nowhere in the distance that I can put the Stormtrooper, which is clearly a lot smaller than the other figures. But you know what I'm going to do? They have what appears to be like it's not quite a bolt of lightning, but I'm just going to imagine that coming from the Emperor's fingertips. That'll be my last one for the day. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so there you have it. Presto Magix transfers. I think another company did them called Rub-Ons, maybe. Bizarre name, but yeah, so that was it. Hope you enjoyed watching that. I kind of enjoyed doing it. I think it's a lot more fun for an 8-year-old than it is for someone my age, but nevertheless, it was nice to take that trip down memory lane. So I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, please do like, please subscribe. See you in the next video of All Things 80s.